Exercise 1.5, problem number 9. Given f equal to set of ordered pairs minus 1, 3, 0, minus 1, 2, minus 1 is a linear function from the set of integers to the set of integers. Then what is a function f of x? We are given f of x is a linear function, that is first degree expression. So we can take f of x as ax plus b, where a and b are constants. We are given three ordered pairs. F of minus 1 equal to 3, f of 0 equal to minus 1, f of 2 equal to minus 9. To evaluate a and b, we need only two equations. Anyway, we have written f of minus 1 equal to 3, that is minus a plus b equal to 3. X is minus 1, so a into minus 1 plus b, that is minus a plus b, that's given as 3. Then f of 0 is minus 1, a into 0 plus b, that is b equal to minus 1. F of 2 equal to minus 9, that is a into 2 plus b, that is 2a plus b equal to minus 9. We have got three equations. We have to evaluate two constants a and b. So you can take any two equations. It's better b equal to minus 1 is already known, so you can take this with this equation or with this equation. So minus a plus b equal to 3, minus a, b value minus 1 equal to 3. So minus a equal to 3 plus 1, that is minus a equal to 4, a equal to minus 4. So we have got the values of a and b. So f of x equal to ax plus b, that is minus 4x minus 1. That is a linear function f of x. We have determined the values of a and b, so the linear function gets determined. Now exercise 1.5, sum number 10. Now CT is called a linear circuit if C of AT1 plus BT2 equal to ACT1 plus BCT2. We have to check up whether a function given by C of t equal to 3t is linear. In the problem, the definition for a linear circuit is given. C of AT1 plus BT2, if it is equal to CT1 plus BCT2, then we will call that circuit as linear circuit. Now you are given CT equal to 3t. You have to test whether this function CT is linear. So C of AT1 plus BT2 we take. Now apply the rule for C. What is the rule for C? Multiply by 3. So multiply by 3. 3AT1 plus BT2. Now we have to show that this is equal to ACT1 plus BCT2. So we take A here, 3T1 we can write together and 3T2 we can write together, so that we can replace 3T1 by CT1 and 3T2 by CT2, because CT1 equal to 3T1, CT2 equal to 3T2. That's the rule for the function C. Now we find C into AT1 plus BT2 is actually equal to A into CT1 plus B into CT2. Let me explain once again. C of this. Why I have taken this? Because we have to show this is a linear function. Linear function means this A will go out CT1, this B will go out CT2. In that form it must come. So we apply the rule for this. This is 3 times this according to the given definition of C of t. I rearrange this. I put A out 3T1, because if it is 3T1 I can write it as CT1. I write B outside 3T2, because for 3T2 I can write CT2, because CT2 is 3T2. Now I have shown C times AT1 plus TT2 equal to A into C of T1 plus B into C of T2. So it's a linear function. Or a little. Now what is C of AT1 plus BT2? According to the definition of the function C, it is equal to 3 times AT1 plus BT2. If you don't want to multiply and adjust this, let it be as it is. Then I start with ACT1 plus BCT2. Now A into, what is CT1? It is 3T1. What is CT2? It is 3C2. Now this is 3 will go out, 3 into AT1, 3 will go out, so BT2. Now what is 3 of AT1 plus BT2? See, this equal to this equal to this, these are equal, so these two must be equal. This equal to this by virtue of, by the definition of the function C, and this equal to this by virtue of the definition, because CT1 equal to 3T1, CT2 equal to 3T2, and 3 may be taken out, so this is 3 into AT1 plus BT2. These two are equal, so these two must be equal. In that way also we can say. In any way, from 1 and 2 we find C into AT1 plus BT2 equal to A into CT1 plus B into CT2. So the circuit CT is a linear function. Exercise 1.6, multiple choice questions. If number of elements in A cross B equal to 6 and A equal to set 1, 3, then number of elements in B. We know number of elements in A cross B equal to number of elements in A into number of elements in B. Number of elements in A cross B is given as 6. The set A is given, it has 2 elements, so number of elements in A is 2 into number of elements in B. So number of elements in B is 6 divided by 2, that is 3, third choice. Then question number 2, A union C is, we can find A union C, A is given, C is given, A union C, A, B, P, Q, R, S. Number of elements in A union C cross B is number of elements in A union C into number of elements in B. Number of elements in A union C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 into number of elements in B, it is 2. So 6 into 2, that gives you 12. Number of elements in A union C cross B is 12.